Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from manguide.
There's a cyber brothel in Berlin that I travelled to for the book where you can go and you can use sex robots. You can order a sex robot to be prepared for you when you arrive. You can order one that's covered in blood. You can ask for custom things, particulars, and I asked them to slash and cut and tear her clothing before I arrived just to see if they would, and they did, no questions asked.
I genuinely think it's the most fucked up thing I've ever heard in my life. I can't believe that exists.
It's a doll.
I cannot believe it.
But what no one is talking about is that you can download a version of this, so the same exact thing that lives in your pocket, and it's called an AI girlfriend or an AI chatbot, and you can create her again to look exactly how you want her to look. You can customize everything. You get to pick her name. She will be there moving on the screen. She's an avatar, or she can look very realistic. She can be like someone who you're essentially kind of...
They sound quite upset and jealous.
Looks like you're FaceTiming with her. If you're a teenage boy, you can have her. You can have as many as you like. You can access them for free. You can jump into scenarios with them. You can abuse them. In fact, many men abuse them and then share the screenshots of abusing them with each other online to see who can do the most awful and depressing.
What are you talking about? I don't think there's many men doing this at all. You making stuff up.
Thing to them. If you look at last year alone and you just look at the Google Android Play Store, the top 11 apps, chatbot AI apps, have a combined 100 million downloads. This is huge. This is a bigger problem. And again, it's something that no one is talking about.
Men would rather pick a robot companion over a female human says a lot about how bad the dating market has become due to modern women.
Her saying that, oh, they're going to get multiple AI girlfriends. That's not even worth it. Why would it be worth to get multiple AI girlfriend? You already have one girlfriend that already does everything you want and, you know, is kind of tailored to you. Why would you create another one to do the exact same again? Just to deal with multiple people at the same time? It doesn't make sense.
At least the robot won't suck you dry of everything you have.
This is Melody, one of our robots. She speaks various languages, and she's built in a modular fashion. So we can take off her face, replace it with another face, and have her speaking as a different character. Our skills are having very realistic skin, and our AI is very different. It's functioned to create companion and friendship and social type interactions with people. So our robots don't do physical human labor, but they're really meant for personal interaction. So you can think about it at a theme park, at a conference like this, or even at a senior's home where they can keep people company.
I'm Mel.
When they said theme park, I was like, oh yeah, right. It's animatronics now, just more personalized and more technology. Became AI robots. All right.
Your charming companion from Realbotics. We're all about creating customizable, human-like robots designed for connection and play. Basically, the perfect blend of technology and companionship. Why did the robot go on a diet? Because it had too many bites.
She can smile, so I'll have her smile. And surprise, but the one that everyone loves is her just be angry.
Even the robot knows.
It's because men are just used to seeing a woman angry at them, so they gotta even make their AI girlfriends have that look.
How to sit still and calm, more than a modern woman could do. Men finally have an opportunity for peace and quiet.
As a real deal lover girl, you gotta realize there's no love out here for us anymore. These men don't even want love. I promise you, they don't even want love anymore. Whoever said men don't let these hoes, they were lying. They were just trying to get us off track, trying to distract us, trying to make us feel good. Because let me tell you something. If you didn't already know, I'm going to tell you. They love them. Yeah, they actually love them.
Yes and no. Yes, men love hoes because it's easy access and, fun. But we're never going to wife up hoes.
So, ain't no love out here for us lover girls. If you're a lover girl, just stay put up. Stay out the way. Pour the love into yourself. Because these men don't want it.
Men do want love, but have been conditioned to believe that wanting it makes them weak. Women love to belittle a man for being a gentleman.
I don't think men like women anymore. I don't think that men desire us women anymore. Us real women. I don't think that they...
I think it's, when you're talking about real now, I think real women are just It's too much of a hassle. Right? The requirements that real women have of just not just, you know, status, money, and all these things, just all the emotional labor that men have to put into too.
I don't think that they value us like they used to.
No, we don't.
Men aren't really putting out effort. They're not putting out any type of effort like they used to. Taking a girl on a date becomes an issue. You know, spending money on a woman is an issue. You should have your own money as a woman.
These are all issues that women fought for.
Going out to do something fun is an issue. Why don't you just come over to the house and we could do something in the house? I don't know. Maybe I could. It's because I'm from New York, but I see women all over the globe complain about what's happening with men nowadays. Is it women that's not making themselves desirable anymore? Because there are beautiful women out here, beautiful women, ambitious women.
It might tell you something, that beauty doesn't seem to carry the weight as you used to.
Caring women, nurturing women who are outside looking for love, and men that just can't keep up with that. Like, they're not communicating with them.
It's just so dumbfounded to me as to how confused they are. Look at her just like trying to churn her gears and trying to think of why men are just not loving us anymore.
They're not willing to hang out and do fun things. What happens to the fun in life? What happened?
Why is the fun in life attached to a man? You can't do fun things yourself?
To life being exciting and fun and, you know, going out and discovering the world. What are y'all doing? What are y'all men doing other than that? What are y'all doing?
Saving money.
What are y'all doing?
Planning for the future.
What are all y'all men doing? What are y'all doing? If it has nothing to do with a woman, what are y'all doing? Are y'all working? Because we're working too. Women are also working, and we still can do things. We still can go on vacations. We can still.
We don't prioritize vacations the same way you guys do.
Go out to eat. Why are us women going on vacations with our friends? We're going on vacations with our...
Because you guys are going broke. Because you're broke, dusty, musty crusties making horrible life decisions, spending massive amounts of money for festivals, traveling.
Friends. We're going out to eat with our friends. We're going to do fun things outside with our friends. We're celebrating birthdays with our friends. Where are y'all? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Where are you guys? Where are you? Where do you guys exist?
Is it a surprise that men do not want to deal with the constant headache women put them through? These women have no sense of accountability.
What happened to men pursuing girls? When was the pivotal moment that a man chose to not go after a girl anymore or put in any effort? It seems like guys can just put the bare minimum and not even really put in effort anymore. They don't really care to. Or they're like, why don't girls just go and make the first move and make the effort? When did it become a thing? Now it's like role reversal.
Remember, we're not desperate for relationships. Women are. So women are going to have to put in some work.
So where they expect girls to be making the first moves, yearning for a guy and chasing him. That is, I feel like, the downfall of why it's so hard to meet someone, because men don't put in effort anymore or don't care to put in effort.
Men stop working and putting in all the effort, and that's the downfall of humanity.
And a relationship won't work unless the guy likes the girl just a tiny little bit more. He has to like her just the tiniest bit more for it to work in the long haul. So it would make sense if a guy really wanted to get to know you, that he would go leaps and bounds to get to know you. And when did that shift? Because back in my mom's era, if a guy wanted to take you out on a date, he had to go up to you, he had to get your number, he had to go through lengths to try to talk to you, even if you weren't interested at first. How my parents met? They met at a bar, and my dad asked for my mom to dance, and my mom was like, get out of here. She wanted nothing to do with him. If he had just left and listened to her, they would have never gone married. They would have never had kids. But he was persistent. He wanted to take her out on a date so badly. He was like, what do I have to do to take you out on a date? She was working late their first date, so he went to her work, picked her up, prepped a dinner, took her to a park, just planned the whole thing. He wrote her poetry. He was yearning. How my aunt and my uncle met. My aunt was a dancer on a cruise ship, and he was the photographer, and he was persistent. She overheard him one night saying to his buddy, he was like,
yeah, and she probably settled for him.
I'm gonna marry that girl. He had just met her, and now they're married and they have 2 kids together. I don't hear anything like that now. Now we're praising eye contact. Now we're praising if a guy held a door open to us and smiled. That is what we're praising. It feels so backwards. I just wonder when it shifted, because I feel like that is the whole downfall of why it's so hard to meet someone now, because men just don't care anymore.
Women will reject men dozens of times and then get surprised when he doesn't want her anymore. Men have smartened up and moved on.
A hill that I will die on is that men don't want a good woman. They want a woman that makes them feel good. And you're going to say, what are you talking about? Men don't actually want a good woman on paper. They don't want you to make good.
Do you really think you're a good woman on paper? Do you?
Good money. They don't want you to be educated. They don't want you to have great credit. They don't want you to have a good body. They don't want you to cook.
You really think we don't care about your credit? We care about your credit because it's usually trash.
They don't want you to clean. They don't want any of that. They don't want a quote unquote good woman, because then it forces them to rise to the occasion because you already have all of those things. So now he feels pressure. Now he feels unworthy. Now he feels insecure. And he also knows that a good woman is going to leave him. And so every day he sits there and he has a fear that another man is going to come and steal you from him. So then he goes and he acts weird to you and he cheats on you. When I say that men want a woman that makes them feel good, they want a woman who they feel superior over. They want a woman who they make more money than. They want a woman who they feel like they're doing better than. They want a woman that they're like, well, who's gonna want this bitch? Who's gonna want this fat, ugly bitch with stretch marks with kids?
So you know that they're fat, ugly, with stretch marks.
No one's gonna want you, but that's why they want you.
It's not that men don't want a good woman. They just don't want you. Finding a good woman in the modern world is like finding a unicorn.
I don't know what's in the air, but why the fuck is it a problem for men to pursue women? I think these men have forgot how the program went or whatever, because the first thing people be saying is, you want me to chase you? Bitch, no, I want you to be assertive. I want you to be direct. I want you to have like some type of willingness in you. You know what I'm saying? I can't read.
It's already willingness to ask you out and do things with you. But you're the one that just makes it difficult for them to want to keep going.
I'm not gonna read y'all niggas' minds. And if you tell me I don't
you
want to
expect
chase
us to read yours?
Girl, it's just giving 2 girls waiting on one to make a move. We ain't doing that.
Modern women will always go on the same spiel about the same thing. If they were good women as they claimed, they wouldn't have to rant about men all day long.
And they're talking about, oh, it's women, 2 women waiting. So you're talking about lesbians don't ever like move ahead in life or move forward to be able to make relationships just because they're lesbians? Like, come on, man.
The most eye-opening thing I ever learned about men was from my college human sexuality class, where the professor told us that men don't actually like women. Not all men, sure, but hang in. He said that the way that our society socializes boys to, quote, become men is not to tell them how to be men. It's just to teach them how to not be women. Don't cry, be a man. Don't be a pussy, be a man. Don't be weak, be a man. Don't be sensitive, be a man. Don't like those things. Those are girl things. And the tool we use to do that kind of socializing, to steer them away from feminine things, is shame. And you just can't go your whole life being told that the worst thing you could do is be like a woman and expect to actually like women at the end of that. But they are also taught,
you being something isn't the same as you liking that thing, by the way.
That their sexual attractiveness to women and their ability to get women is a status symbol in front of other men. So they will sexually pursue women, but they don't actually like them as people. This is how patriarchal masculinity socializes men, and why shame, violence, and disgust are so intricately linked.
Being masculine is seen as a bad trait by these females because they know deep down they will never be able to get that kind of man. This is how they cope.
When you say I don't chase women, my first initial thought is, well, then go find your man. You likely aren't making plans. You aren't initiating conversation. Your text messages are really dry. What are you doing? Are you wanting the woman to chase you? Because if that's the case, then you probably aren't even into women. You're probably into men. I
It's
just
like men just yearning for affection and reciprocation makes us women, according to women.
don't get it when men say things like this.
You get it. You just choose not to because you're dumb.
You probably don't text first in the morning. You don't say good morning. You don't say good night. You don't check in. Like, you want to be single. That's what you should be. If you're not pursuing a woman, then you want to be a woman. Like,
Or we just want to be alone and have fun on our own without all of the headache that women bring.
this is the problem with guys nowadays. They're so fucking feminine that they want
This is what's so wrong with women nowadays. They're so damn masculine.
the women to do their job. No.
I thought there weren't gender roles. Whose job is what job now?
No.
She thinks just because men refuse to simp for women and get abused, that means they want to be a woman. How ironic, especially since women push away every man that even glances at them.
Men do not want slutty women.
You know what I think? I think you just don't like women that have enough experience to judge you. And how do you classify slut? Because personally, I think you just call women that so you feel better about objectifying them.
Shut up. Women call each other sluts. One of the first few insults that they say to each other. So don't say that it's only men saying it.
I mean, you're always talking about women being loose, but maybe they're not too big and you're just too small. And if I've learned anything, it's that the word slut very rarely has something to do with a person's previous sexual history and everything to do with discrediting a woman's character. But you use it to make independence and choice seem like undesirable traits.
That's the first thing you guys used to attack each other's characters. They call each other sluts.
And only because women are more difficult to manipulate when they're not relying solely on you for their validation. And if men really don't like slutty women, then why did you have to make an entire video telling men why they should stay away from them? Why do you pressure women into saying yes after they've already said no? And why do you teach men how to catch women but shame the women that have allowed themselves to be caught? Because you operate off of double standards and nonsense, but only to cover up the fact that women are something you want to possess and competition is something that you can't handle.
The cope modern women will come up with is insane. Men have every right to stay away from promiscuous women, no matter how much it bothers them.
Okay, so you know what he means when he tells you that he doesn't want a girlfriend. It doesn't mean that if you keep on seeing him, you're going to convince him otherwise. I see way too many girls chasing a guy that they want a relationship with that has clearly stated that he's not interested in a relationship right now. Of course, this has absolutely nothing to do with you. It's just that he's clearly stated that he doesn't want a relationship. Like, you're not going to change their mind overnight. People are ready, they're ready. And if they've clearly stated to you that they're not ready for one, then cut it off.
Men don't get into relationships anymore because of the mess women drag them into. It's more of a risk than a reward getting with a woman.
Just watching these clips, hearing a lot of these women talk as if they're so much better than men is so laughable. So this is exactly why you're getting replaced by AI robots. Because you think you're better than us? That's okay. You can be better than us. We'll be down here in the basement with our AI robots. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.